Okay, good morning. Today we are going to work on 605, 606, and 607 sixth grade live lesson. So what I want you to do is I want you to have your pace chart pulled up because we are going to refer back to our pace chart and your lessons. You should also have notes out, guys. Handwritten notes. Remember, that's what I need you guys doing. So paper and pen or pencil to take your handwritten notes, right? All of the material that we're going over today is directly from your lessons, right? So again, I still expect you to go through and read 605, 606, and 607 and take your notes. This is a preview, kind of an introduction, so you're familiar with it when you go over it, okay? Questions? All right, let's do a thumbs up if you are good to go and you're ready to get started this morning. Okay, Maya, Ariel, Logan, Leo, you're ready. Emma? Juan? All right. Rebecca? Guys, your thumbs down. I'm not sure why. So Rebecca and Emma, do you need another minute? Gather all your materials. Okay, if you can't hear, you might want to log out and log back in. And as always, guys, as we get going, if all of a sudden you can't see me or hear me, let me know, okay? All right, and I'm going to actually close off my video, so I'm going to put this in. I'm going to close my video right now so you focus on what is on the screen. Okay, so 605, 606, and 6.07, let's take a look at it. So this is what's due this week for 605, 606, and 607. So you have 3 assignments this week. Remember, you should be working an hour a day in each class, longer if you need to. You will continue working with your argumentative essay. 605, that module is about run-ons and fragments. You'll have a quiz. 606, you're writing the 2 body paragraphs of your essay. And 607 is the conclusion paragraph. Today, we're really going to focus on 606 and 6.07. 605 on run-ons and fragments should be a review. I think that you guys can be able to handle that on your own, okay? Give me a smiley face if you are good and you know what's due this week. Excellent. Good job, guys. Okay. So let's jump right into 606. Last week, you did your organizer and you did your introduction for your essay. So in your chat box, tell me what was the topic that you wrote your essay on. In the chat box, tell me the topic that you wrote your essay on. Good, Emma. Yeah. Good. Awesome. So I was just checking, making sure that you guys knew your topics. And Logan, you want to make sure that you have a strong topic. So you're either for or against. So instead of asking a question, should cigarette smoking be made illegal? It's either yes, cigarette smoking should be made illegal, or no, it should not. Because you're arguing one side. Good job, guys. So we've done our introduction. This week we jump into our body paragraphs. In 6.06, you're going to read about body paragraphs. And remember, for body paragraphs, you want your argument to be successful. You want to win. That means convincing readers to agree with you. The body of your argument should have at least 2 paragraphs. Each paragraph gives one reason or point to back up the claim. It also includes the evidence or facts that support that reason. So remember, the claim is your main idea of the entire essay, and everything has to go back to the claim. So the majority of you wrote about smoking. So your claim would be cigarette smoking should be made illegal. Right? That's your claim. Every single thing in your essay needs to go back to that. So in your body paragraphs, you're giving your reasons to support that claim. So you're going to use evidence, facts, and facts that support that reason. Okay, how do you feel about writing your body paragraphs? Give me a emoji, a smiley face, a frowny, or you can write it out. How do you feel about writing your body paragraphs? Good. Okay, if you're not feeling really comfortable about your body paragraphs, remember you can stay at the end and I can help you more in depth, okay? We're going to review more about body paragraphs, so hopefully you'll feel better at the end. So in your body paragraphs, one of those things that you're wanting to do is use transitions. So transitions are linking words. They connect ideas within sentences and between them. They link one paragraph to another. Your writing will be easier to read when you include transitions. And when I grade your body paragraphs, one of the things on the rubrics is transitions. So make sure that you're using transitions. They connect words and ideas, especially at the beginning of the paragraphs. So remember in the beginning I told you guys to pull up your pace chart. I want you to go to your pace chart for this week. And I added the transition list of transitions to week 3, which is this week. And if you click on it, it will pull up the list of transitions. This is directly from the lesson. Okay? So it's on page 5 of 6.06, but it's also on your pace chart. So you should make a copy of that and save that to your Google Docs. So I see Juan on the pace chart. I see Logan, Emma, Ariel, Maya. Good. Rebecca, excellent. So go to week 3 and click on that list of transitions. And that's right from the text. So when you're writing your body paragraphs, if you're stuck and you're not sure what to do for a transition, go ahead and use this list. You can even print it out or save it to your drive, okay? Make a copy and save it to your drive. Questions on transitions? All right, give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good about transitions. There should be a review. Most of you have used transitions before. All right, please don't use first and next. Go to that transition sheet, look at the transition page, come up with some ideas. All right, awesome. Good job, guys. The next thing you need in your body paragraphs, you need formal language. It's a critical ingredient. When you read the module, you'll see that they kind of talk about it like a recipe. That's why it says critical ingredient. When I was reading your introduction paragraphs, a lot of you did not use formal language. So I really thought it would be a good idea to review formal language. Again, this is right from your lesson, and I still need you to read the lesson. So for formal language, do not use I. So no I or me or my. Don't use abbreviations. Do not express your feelings or emotions. Use facts to support your claim. You can't say smoking is gross and no one should do it. You need to come up with your facts to support it, so not your emotions or feelings. Do not use slang terms like boss or epic. Okay? This is formal writing. This is not texting a friend. So it's important. There's nothing wrong with your slang terms that you use when you're texting with your friends. That's fine, but this is formal language. Okay? A thesaurus can help you find stronger, more formal words to use. And then use technical or keywords that relate to your topic, like consumer waste when talking about recycling. Readers will see you know your stuff. This makes your argument stronger. So if there are technical or keywords that relate to your topic, make sure that you use those within your essay. Okay. Smiley face, if you understand formal, tell me how you feel about formal language, writing in third person. Give me a smiley, an okay face, or a frowny face. to let me know how you feel about formal language. Also third person. Sometimes I refer to it as formal, sometimes third person. Make sure, good. This is where I catch a lot of you when I'm grading. So when you read, before you turn in 6.06, your body 6.05 and 6.06, the body paragraphs to me, make sure that you are checking for formal language. Okay, awesome. Signal phrases. This is a really, really important element. Those of you who were with me last semester, this should be a review. So your signal phrases, what it does is it gives credit to who or what you're quoting from. So a signal phrase, this is a vital ingredient. It can be placed before the fact or quote. So here's your example. According to the American Chemistry Council, 1,800 U.S. businesses have a part in the recycling of plastics. Okay. So it's really important that you do this. You put the according to the American Chemistry Council or wherever you got your information from. You want to make sure that you put your signal phrases and then you put your fact. You can also put it in the middle of the fact or quote. The Washington State Department of Ecology says that 1 out of 4 bottles will be recycled. Okay? So again, here's your signal phrases. You're saying who you're talking about, where you got the information. Then you can also put it after the fact or quote. Recycling also reduces the need for energy, claims the Environmental Protection Agency. So again, here's your signal phrases. Really, really important. Guys, I need you focusing. This is really important. If you can't hear me, Rebecca, you'll have to log out and log back in. Okay? I'm just going to write a note to Rebecca right now, guys. All right. So back to signal phrases. This is really, really important, you guys. Please make sure that you're doing signal phrases. So you can do it before, in the middle, or after the fact or quote. And remember, use quotation marks if you're using a direct quote. So if you're doing a direct quote, I want you to use those quotation marks. Really important. So the example, beginning quote, a nation that destroys its soil destroys itself, end quote, stated former President Franklin D. Roosevelt. All right. Really important that you use signal phrases. Give me a thumbs up if you feel good about signal phrases. Awesome. This is how you make sure that you're quoting properly and giving evidence. Okay? It makes your essay authentic and it makes it sound really good. Okay, guys? Awesome. So everyone should have signal phrases in both paragraphs of their essay. So now we have an example paragraph, and this is about recycling, and this is again right from the essay or right from the module. So you guys go ahead and read that, and I'll read it aloud. You read it aloud to your computer at home. Every hour, Americans use 4 million plastic water bottles. The Washington State Department of Ecology says that 1 out of 4 bottles will be recycled. The remaining 3 million bottles will end up in landfills. Millions of pounds of other discarded goods end up there as well. Dumps are ugly to look at. They are even hazardous. As trash breaks down, it releases chemicals like methane. The chemicals get into the air and ground. The chemicals can pollute the food people eat, water they drink, and the air they breathe. Recycling reduces the need for landfills because people will throw less away. Okay? So this is what I'm expecting from you guys, this type of essay. It starts with a transition. Starts with a very clear transition every hour. Talks about water bottles. It gives your signal phrases. It gives you background information. And then it gives your conclusion. And everything goes back to the claim that Sorry, guys. I'm looking at the text boxes. Emma, if you can't see, log back out, in and out. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear and see me. Or not see me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and you can see the example paragraph. Okay, just checking. Thank you, guys. So back to the example paragraph, you can see it ends with a clear conclusion too. This is what your paragraph should look like. And how many body paragraphs are you going to turn in? How many body paragraphs? Yay, 1, 2, or 3. You can go 3 if you want to, but the minimum is 3. All right, excellent. Okay, so review for 6.06. This is what you need for the strong body for the argument. You need to have these steps. Write at least one sentence, naming a reason. Okay, guys, let's focus back or I'm going to turn off the chat, okay? Focus, focus. Excellent. Okay. I know it's tempting to have side conversations, and I get that, guys, but I need you to pay attention because this is important. So for 606, you need a strong body for an argument. Follow the steps at least twice to write the body of your argument. Again, at least 2 paragraphs. Step 1, write at least one sentence naming a reason people should agree with your claim. Step 2, write at least one sentence giving the fact that supports the reason for the claim. Step 3, add a signal phrase and the source of the fact to the sentence from step 2. Step 4, add any detailed sentences you may need for the reason and facts to make sense. Explain terms specific to your topic and use formal style. And use a transition at the beginning of the paragraph. So this is a review right from the lesson, you guys. This is what you should look at as you do your body paragraphs. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're clear on body paragraphs. Thumbs up if you're clear on body paragraphs. Good. And I did turn off the chat for a couple minutes, guys, just so I wouldn't be interrupted. Okay, so the next thing, we're going to move away from 6.06 and we're going to talk about 6.07, which is your conclusion. Any questions before we go on the body paragraphs? Rebecca, they should probably be more than one sentence. Remember, your paragraph needs to look like this. And that's more than 5 sentences. Okay, so we're going to move on to 6.07. 6.07, so in your conclusion, and you guys tell me how many paragraphs is a conclusion? One, correct. So you have 1 introduction paragraph, 2 to 3 body paragraphs, and 1 conclusion paragraph. So in the very minimum, your essay will be 4 paragraphs. If you add 3 body paragraphs, it will be 5. So this is what you'll need in a conclusion, a closing transition phrase. And you want to look back at that list of transitions for ideas for your closing transition phrase. Please don't say in conclusion. Okay, Mrs. Bailey has to read lots of these, and when I see in conclusion over and over again, it makes me a little crazy. So come up with something other than in conclusion. To summarize or to emphasize are good. Then you want to restate the claim, but you have to use it. You can't use the same exact words that you did in your introduction. Right? When you restate your claims, you want to remind your readers of the big idea, but it's using different words to describe it. Right? So instead of smoking should be illegal, you could come up with restating your claim like smoking is a negative thing and should be banned. Okay? You're saying the same thing, but you're using different words. And you want to briefly restate the importance of your topic, remind readers why it's important and why they should care about it. And then you want to have a call to action. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And you want to finish your argument by giving readers an action item. Tell them what they can do to help solve the issue. And I think where I get most of the confusion on this is your call to action. So we're going to talk about that. This is the call to action. This is what you are ending your essay with, your conclusion with. The entire essay ends with a call to action. Call to action is a statement that urges readers to do something that solves a problem. It is the culmination of your argument. So it's the last thing you really want to leave your reader thinking and wanting to do something about your topic. So your call to action should be one specific action the reader should take and focused on your claim. Okay? No, you may not finish with a question. Okay? Don't finish with, this is important. Does this matter to you too? Okay? Emma and Rebecca, I need you guys to hold on. Okay? Stay focused. So the call to action should be one specific action the reader should take and focused on your claim. And yes, I have examples. So and again, you guys, this is right out of the lesson. So remember, you need to read the lesson and take notes before you even try to do the conclusion. This is just an introduction. So here are examples of call to action. Meet with the school principal to present the data this week. The sooner the quality of school lunches improves, the better students will feel and learn. Another example, it's so easy and fast to call the local news. Call now and ask them to broadcast pictures of the landfill today. When people see its size, they will better recognize the need for mandatory recycling. Or join the movement today. Sign up on this website now to join everyone at the park cleanup next Saturday. Together, the city can make the park safe, beautiful again. I think the hardest part of call to action for you guys is that you've been writing in formal third-person language for the whole essay, and then in that last sentence for that call to action, you kind of have to talk directly to the reader, right? But you're noticing that in this, you're not using I, me, or my. Okay? You can say contact your congressman. It's so easy and fast to call the local news, join the movement today. These are all examples of what you could use and just change it to your topic. Questions? Okay, thumbs up if we're good. This is similar to what we did last semester too. Okay, if you don't understand, then you can stay at the end, and that's fine. So writing an argument and conclusion. You want to use a transition phrase, rephrase your claim, remind readers of your main points, and provide a call to action. This is what you don't want to do. You don't want to restate your claim in the exact same way. You don't want to add any new information. The new information should go in your body paragraphs. Of course, you know not to use I, you, your, my, and make immature statements. And that goes back to making sure it's formal writing. Okay, so again, due this week, 605, 606, and 6.07. Read 605, 606, 607. Take your notes. 605 is a quiz. 606 is 2 body paragraphs, and 607 is your conclusion. You may be spending more than an hour a day in language arts this week because we're wrapping up the essay. All right? Make sure that you are on pace and passing. Grace period ends on Friday. And then next week, there's a live lesson DBA next Monday, February 5th at 11 a.m. Okay? If you join and participate, it will count as your DBA. If you do not join and participate, then you need to schedule a DBA on GenBook. And another exciting thing next week, the Manatee Park Canoe and Kayak event on Wednesday, and this is for our full-time Leave Virtual students. I may have some students on here who are not full-time. This is for our full-time Leave Virtual students, okay? And it's our all-school field trip. Okay. WAN DBA is next Monday at 11 a.m. Okay, I try to keep it pretty